Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. What if I told you that the thing you've been running from your entire life, your imperfections, your vulnerabilities, your messy human moments, is actually the doorway to the joy, connection, and belonging you've been desperately seeking? That's the revolutionary message at the heart of today's book. Brené Brown's The Gifts of Imperfection is the result of years of research into shame, vulnerability, and what she calls wholehearted living. Brown, a research professor at the University of Houston, spent over a decade interviewing thousands of people to understand what separates those who feel worthy of love and belonging from those who struggle with it. Her findings might surprise you, because the answer isn't about being more perfect or working harder. It's about letting go. The book introduces us to 10 guideposts for wholehearted living, but at its core is one powerful concept: embracing our imperfections. Brown discovered that people who live wholeheartedly share a common trait. They have the courage to be imperfect. They show compassion to themselves first, and then to others. And they connect with others through authenticity, by being willing to let go of who they think they should be and embrace who they actually are. Brown makes a crucial distinction between fitting in and belonging. Fitting in requires us to change ourselves to be accepted. True belonging happens when we show up as our authentic selves and are embraced for exactly who we are. This means we must release the exhausting performance of perfection and dare to be seen in our full humanity. The first guidepost asks us to cultivate authenticity and let go of what people think. Brown explains that authenticity is a daily practice, a conscious choice to show up and be real. It requires vulnerability, which she defines not as weakness but as emotional risk and exposure. Being vulnerable takes tremendous courage, and it is the birthplace of creativity, innovation, and change. The second guidepost focuses on self-compassion. Brown emphasizes that we cannot practice compassion with others if we cannot treat ourselves kindly. This means talking to ourselves the way we would talk to a good friend, acknowledging our struggles without judgment. Brown then explores the importance of cultivating a resilient spirit. Resilience, she found, comes from practicing hope, developing critical awareness about our circumstances, and reaching out to others rather than isolating ourselves during difficult times. Another powerful guidepost involves letting go of comparison. Brown argues that comparison is the thief of happiness. When we spend our energy measuring ourselves against others, we lose sight of our unique gifts and contributions. Instead, she encourages us to cultivate creativity and let our authentic selves shine through. The book also addresses the surprising importance of play and rest. In our productivity-obsessed culture, we often dismiss play as frivolous and rest as laziness. But Brown's research shows that play is essential for our well-being, and exhaustion is not a status symbol. We must let go of the belief that we should always be productive. Brown guides us to cultivate calm and stillness in our lives, moving away from anxiety and constant busyness. She encourages meaningful work over the pursuit of self-doubt and the opinions of critics. And she asks us to embrace laughter, song, and dance as expressions of joy, rather than keeping these natural impulses contained out of self-consciousness. The final guidepost may be the most challenging: cultivating faith and letting go of the need for certainty. Brown acknowledges that we live in a world that rewards knowing and having answers. But faith, in whatever form it takes for each of us, requires accepting mystery and uncertainty. Throughout all these guideposts, Brown emphasizes that wholehearted living is not a destination, but a journey. It is a daily practice of courage, compassion, and connection. The gifts of imperfection are not things we earn through perfection. They are already ours, waiting to be unwrapped the moment we stop hiding and start embracing our true selves. In the end, Brown leaves us with a powerful truth. You are worthy of love and belonging right now, exactly as you are. Not when you lose the weight, get the promotion, or fix your flaws. Right now. That is the gift of imperfection. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.